And it used to count you
It
down. You see
does.
that?
Cheers.
Hello, you
Welcome,
guys.
welcome.
I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday.
Yes. I had a nice, relaxing Sunday. I've been really enjoying myself.
I know I'm such in a sleepy mode. You know what I mean? Like. Anyway, someone suggested that 3 o'clock was a better time to go live, so we're gonna test that for the
Theory.
next couple of lives and see um if
I think it's a good
you think
time.
so.
Yeah,
I'm
because
putting
I'd
it
be
in.
sleepy. I'm not sleepy now.
Let me see what we got.
Good energy.
Says Christy Egon Christie says, "Yo, YouTube."
What's happening?
Hold on, let me put my banner up real quick, guys. But yeah, we trying it out to see because not gonna lie, like when we get off at 7 to 9, we be low key tired
Yeah.
too. And then today we got kids with projects due tomorrow,
Oh,
honey.
yeah. I need to
Got stuff to do.
work on that project tonight.
Box of chocolate says, "What's good?"
What is happening?
Listen, what we been doing? Nothing. We
We
just
got
got finished walking. Alex
yeah.
been walking with me.
And we have a house full of kids. So if you hear
Yes.
a whole bunch of screaming outside, it's like,
Yes.
how many kids outside?
Yes. So our nieces and
It's like
nephews are over.
10 kids outside.
They're legit 10 kids outside. The dog is outside. Everybody's out there playing all on their own. So you guys might hear a dog bark, might hear some kids yelling. They're out there playing red light, green light. So I'm letting you guys know ahead of time.
Yes.
Kenneth Williams says, "Y'all are early." Yeah, Kenneth. We were saying that I think Les, he's a commenter, a frequent commenter and subscriber. He was like, actually, 3 o'clock is a better time than Sunday evening. So we giving it a try. Ryan McCabe,
Thanks for the super chat. I
thank you for
really
the super chat.
appreciate it.
Says Ram 1500 installed a remote oil filter, hearing resonating noise. Think it's from hose vibrating on frame. Tried insulating line. Any other ideas?
I deal with a lot of factory install parts and nothing too much aftermarket. But if I would take a wise guess at it, um, it- yeah, something is definitely vibrating. Uh, he tried insulating the line. Um, have you tried those little line clamps that has that bolts to something solid, but in the circle there's a rubber insulator? That's the only thing I can think of. Uh, I won't be too much help there because I don't deal with that a lot. Um, I would physically have to see it for myself. Just because I don't deal with it a lot, that don't mean I can't figure it out. But
Can he send you like a picture or
yes,
something on Instagram?
please, yeah, send me a video of what you're dealing with and what's your setup, and I'll be happy to assist you from there. Yeah, let's do it that way.
Send it on Insta now and hurry up, cause you know that doggone list of we don't even can't even respond to
Yeah,
everybody over there. But we'll look out for you, Ryan. Thank you for the super
yeah.
chat.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
All right, what we got here? Trey says, "Have you figured out why the Hyundai burn oil?"
My
They haven't even figured it out.
my guess is the coating. I did some research,
Mm.
and a lot of manufacturers are using coated sleeves, coated cylinder sleeves, and the coating could be burning off or degrading. Uh, it could be break-in procedures. The people are not following the proper break-in procedures when they get these brand new cars. It's like seems like break-in procedures have went out the window. No one talks about it. Break-in procedures are normally, if you look in your book, or someone will tell you, hey, for the first 1,000 miles, keep the RPMs under 4,000 RPMs, make gradual throttle accelerations, don't floor it, don't do this, don't do that, stuff like that. Change the oil, do your first oil change in 1,000 miles, things like that. I don't think people are following the proper break-in procedure guidelines when they get these new vehicles. They just get them and just straight up get into them. And that's what's tearing them up over time, I think.
You think so?
Mhm.
I think that's letting them off too easy.
It could be the coating on the cylinders that they're using.
So why they keep using it though?
Because they're mass producing this stuff, and if they can use a cheaper coating on the cylinder, they're going to go the cheaper route versus the expensive route.
You know what? It's a lot happening in the automotive industry. You got Nissan and was going to hook up with Honda. Now that deal is off.
Yeah, I don't think Honda want them problems. My thing is this. Nissan messed up their reputation all because of a transmission, in my opinion. It's nothing for a manufacturer to say, hey, Toyota, Honda, I see your CVT transmissions are not having issues. Is it a way we can partake in your pie?
Give us a piece.
Give us a piece of your pie. We'll pay you X amount of dollars to supply a transmission, just like Mitsubishi did with Nissan. Mitsubishi got with Nissan for some odd reason. I guess they got a stellar deal and start using their transmissions, which was a big no-no. So yeah, they can work together. I don't understand why they're not.
Well, I don't know either. But
just like Subaru and Toyota, they've been
stuff. Yeah,
married forever. And a lot of people that don't know that. And Subaru is on top. You know, you don't hear crazy stuff about Subaru.
Not really. But I think it's weird that the former CEO of Nissan had got in trouble for doing something, and I'm not sure somebody then shipped himself to another country in a shipping box, so he on the run. Crazy stuff is happening, man. Mm-hmm. Tell you. Wait a minute. I forgot about Cody. Happy Sunday, fam.
What's happening, buddy?
Cody, thank you for always showing up. Like every video, I can almost guarantee I'm going to see Cody's name. Thank you, Cody. We appreciate you. Anthony Astwood Jr. says, hey, caught y'all from Minnesota.
Nice. Love it.
Is it cold up there? I got family up there.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Our weather is bipolar. One day it's 20 degrees, next day it's 50.
70 degrees, I think, Wednesday. My wife was just telling me.
I'm going to still just, you never know. From says, hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's happening? Good to see you.
Emma White 20. Wait a minute, there was a lot of 20s. 20 says, hello, my favorite channel.
Yes,
that's what's up.
I love to hear that.
Thank you guys so much.
I told you I'm gonna hear screaming.
I don't know if y'all can hear the screaming, but somebody just scored a goal. They playing soccer now. Thinker Outside the Box says, hey y'all.
That's another one of my favorites.
For sure. Jack Inbox says, you guys look nice.
Look, that's funny. Thank you. Outside the Box.
And Jack Inbox. Well, thank you. We really just rolled up out of bed for real.
We've been chilling all day. I've been drinking beer all day.
Right. Jose Zam says, hi, guys. Great to see you're live. Hey, Jose.
Yes, Jose. What's happening?
That's who won the NOCO last. Yes. So we ordered one of the prizes. That we're gonna Jose won the last giveaway.
What we was going to do is just send it straight to Amazon, but my wife had an even better idea. I want to make it personal and put a signed card.
Yeah,
because a lot of people ask my autograph. I can't believe it myself. Why would you want my autograph? But I've been giving out a lot of autographs.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Okay. So, of course,
at least your signature cute.
Yes, y'all will see whoever wins. So it's gonna be a nice card. It's gonna be more personal. It's not gonna be only a gift. It's gonna be a card with my signed signature
in it.
Just to make it personal.
Make it more personal. Something. So it's gonna be a Milwaukee tool with the carrying bag. Yeah. I'm soon as we get the stuff, because we ordered the stuff.
I just gotta order the scan tool,
the Autel scan tool, and we can't remember what the third gift should be. I don't know, guys.
I forget what the third gift was,
but we're getting it together because you guys, we definitely want to give back to our channel. We appreciate you guys coming on, commenting. We appreciate all the helpful comments that we get and advice.
I, just like y'all learn from me, I learn from you guys also. I never want to portray that I'm the smartest of them all. That's never the case with me. I don't know it all, and I'm never gonna say I know it all. The day I come on here and say, oh yeah, I done figured this life thing out and I'm perfect, the day y'all boo me out of this YouTube world.
You don't want to get booed.
Yeah, if I come crazy like that, yes, boo me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Jay Everett, thank you for the super chat. He's got
Yes.
a 06 Durango.
Okay.
Has a rattling noise only when in gear. Thought it was the exhaust. Exhaust shop says flywheel. Is this coming?
Only in gear there's a rattling noise. I'm assuming the 4.7. Maybe Hemi. What's your engine?
Yeah, for sure.
What is going on out
They
there?
out there playing the soccer. I don't want to tell them to keep it down because they having so much fun.
Just leave them be. Only in gear. Flywheel, is it possible? Yes, but I think the flywheel is constantly in motion. I think it'll make the noise in park or drive. I don't know. I would have to hear the noise for myself, but let's think about it for a second. What happens when you put the vehicle in drive? Well, there's a flex in the engine. And normally when there's a flex in the engine kind of torques one way. And when it torques one way, if an exhaust piece, I'm leaning towards exhaust. It's possible that they could have overlooked something. That is very common in the automotive industry, mechanics overlooking stuff. I am leaning towards exhaust. I know you had an exhaust shop look at it, but let's just face it. Not everybody is very thorough and stuff happens and get missed. I'm still leaning on exhaust. I would get a second opinion if I was you. That's my best advice because I don't see anything else happening. I just dealt with an exhaust noise the other way. With it in park, it's perfectly fine. As soon as I put it in drive, just hear it rattling and carrying on. So my guess is not flywheel. It's exhaust still.
Alrighty. Mike Shaner says, "Hey, good people. Hope you all are enjoying the weekend and have a blessed week." Thank you.
It's been a well-deserved weekend for me.
Oh, you know what, guys? Like, I was just talking to Alex about it. We have friends, right? And sometimes we get flack for not coming to their thing. You know what I mean? Like somebody might throw a party or, it's like when you have friends, it's like everybody's demand is on your time. We got to run a shop. We got to take care of the kids. We got to take care of the house. We got to take care of each other. And then there's some weekends, it's like, look, if I had to go to everybody's thing, I would be busy every single weekend. So I'm tired today because I stayed out late last night trying to hang with my friends, and I just
they had a poker party. I was just there.
No, we had a spades party.
Dang, it sure was.
We were trying to teach I have very diverse group of friends, and I got called out by she white. Let's just put it like that. And we ain't got to sugarcoat it. Everybody white, black, white, don't matter. So my white friend summoned her two black friends and said, "Hey, how do I have black friends and I can't play spades?" And so we said, "Okay, cool. We'll do a spade party." And child, them children were listening, honey. I said, "Listen, y'all got to pay attention. See, that's why black folks get mad. You don't cut the book. You weren't supposed to cut." But anyway, but
of course I was on the grill and laughing and cutting up.
It was a lot of fun. But it's like, listen, as we grow, we have more and more responsibility, and it's like it's weighing on me a little bit because it's kind of like I just want to eat snacks and watch TV on the weekend. I don't want to talk about cars. I don't want to, So, but thank you for wishing us a blessed week. We appreciate it. Egon Christie says, "How many days a week do y'all work?" So I just 5, sometimes 6.
Yeah, 5, sometimes 6. Sunday I always take off.
Yeah.
Mainly for the Lord.
Yeah.
Even though it's not. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah. We take off for family, for worship. Sometimes we go to church. Sometimes we hang with the kids. It's all a balancing act. I'm reading a book right now, and he was talking about how things will never really fully be in balance. Because if that's what you're after, it's not going to happen. And you just got to get really good at counterbalancing.
reading the book, writing the book, baby, just doing
I'm
it
out
all.
here doing me, But that really resonated with me because it's like, listen, we got one graduating high school, we got one going to high school. Business,
Autumn is up.
yeah, business is booming. So you got to get, this is for me and everybody else. Like, I hope it helps someone, but counterbalance, because if you do too much of one thing, then something is going to get left off the menu.
We was going to do the Turo thing, and we was going to build a party bus. But God will close doors that need to be closed. Meaning, we didn't even get into doing the party bus, but our active thing that we was about to do was the not Turo but hire car. God quickly closed those doors. See, hire car got shut down before we even got started. Like we was minute closed. Like my wife, only thing she had to do is put the cars on her name. That was an issue.
Yeah.
Then while that was going on, while she was trying to put them in her name, we got word of hire car getting shut down. So, that's not for us. And we're fine with that.
We're not go against it. One thing you got to learn is go with the wind.
Yes.
Go with the wind blowing. Don't try to go against the grain.
Because that may be God closing those doors.
Yeah, for sure.
If you try to, okay, yes, I know this didn't work out, but I have a backdoor plan. Don't do it.
We're speaking from experience. We're not saying give up, but I'm just saying you'll know something.
It's gonna be easy. Just like when buying my first house, like the house that we're currently in that we're not outgrew, by the way. It was just so easy. It's like we didn't have no savings. We didn't really have no plan. We just had
fell
faith.
Into place. Yeah, for sure.
And faith, man, it took us there, and it just happened. My shop. The small shop next door, same ordeal. It just smoothly happened, and every single time, it's always been, I don't know, the stars just align. Oh yeah, the government is giving out this, and you get.
Please don't mention the government, cause I'm so tired of political talk.
Well, I'm just saying the government.
I know, but people crazy.
Yeah, I know, but
you mentioned one thing.
The government was giving out this break or whatever the case may be, or whatever, But I said that to say, hey, just have faith and continue to
go with the flow, baby. That's it.
Flow.
Jay Scott says, "Good day, you too. Good
What's
day."
Happening? Hello, howdy.
From said, y'all been cracking me up. Listen, baby, you got to have a sense of humor in this life.
Sure. I hope y'all liked the last video. It was my wife was like, "Oh yeah, we're about to call a meeting." I didn't know what was going on. Like, for what? She was like, "You see." I was like, okay.
I just be messing with them. They, David Rios says, "Hey guys, I'm building my shop and I can't decide." First of all, hey brother. Pictures. Congratulations, because that is something that we're aspiring to do, and I like to rejoice when people doing what I want to do. I'm happy for you.
Hey,
yeah.
Please send me a picture on Instagram.
Yeah, something.
Reach out to me on Instagram so I can follow you, so I can follow the process.
Yeah, because we don't know nothing about that. We want to, though.
And I want you to post your bill and your process, your troubles and your success. Don't just post the success, but always post the downside of everything as well. If you're an inspiring upcoming social mediaist, I guess that's how you can say it.
I don't think that's a word. That's not a social media. But no, which lift you want to go with? What brand do you recommend? Baby, all our stuff is Chinese, really. Except for the Atlas. We have 3 Atlas and 2 Nationwide. We got those from BestBuyAutomotiveEquipment.com. We've had the Nationwide ones for 7 years. We've never had a problem with it. I do know there are more expensive lifts out there. Honestly, I just don't see the need for them like you see in our videos.
I had lift people come like, oh yeah, you want to get our lift because of the wheels and this and that. I'm like,
we haven't had a problem with it.
Haven't had issues.
Check out BestBuyAutomotiveEquipment.com. But back when we ain't had a tight budget, we just ordered them offline from that website, and We have never had a problem, honestly. We done uninstalled them and then installed them like 2 or 3 times now. So never had a problem
And
with
I
it.
stress my stuff out. I'm
Yeah,
not
for
gonna
sure.
lie.
We put it to work, trust
Yeah.
me. And if you see in the videos, like we don't have a problem with it at all. But good luck on your build.
Yes.
Luis Burgos, he says, yo, y'all from Florida, I have figured out what was going on with my car. It has 4 bad multiple misplacement solenoids. How the
MSD solenoids, probably most likely. It's got
okay?
570.
Oh, he said hear me. Okay. How the heck can I go? How the heck can I got to start fixing it? I have hear me.
4? That's very unlikely. For 4 MSD solenoids to go out at once, I would start looking into the oiling system and make sure you don't have metal shavings in your oil. That's what I automatically go to when I see 4 oil controlled solenoids, because all they do is control the oil flow, how they go through the lifters. When they're activated, it changes the oil flow and it basically disable the lifters. And if all 4 go out at the same time, you either got a computer issue or you have metal shavings that done got up through there. And the only way you can have metal shavings is a cam lobe is wiped out, bearings. It's a metal engine. Anything can go wrong in the inside. So what I would start by doing is cutting open the oil filter very precisely and checking the pleats. The pleats are the it's gonna look like an accordion when you open the filter up, and the pleats are the middle parts. That's how I can explain it. Make sure it's not metal particles in the oil. If there are, you got mechanical problems, so you need to fix that first.
Brandon Fisher says, "Hey, what's up, family? Have minor shifting issues in my 2015 Jeep Cherokee."
I hate to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Um,
I would try that Lucas, man. You
yeah,
never know.
I'm no
If
transmission
you
expert.
say it's minor,
Yeah.
try that first.
Yeah, I'm no transmission expert, but I do believe in my Lucas product, and it's been working miracles.
Lucas transmission,
Stop slip.
it restores the fluid.
Yep. Sometimes, in my experience, if you have a transmission that has very high mileage and you have no history of changing the fluid, sometimes it's best not even touch that fluid, because if you touch it, I think they're using our camper as a soccer rink. Anyway, if you touch it, it's a good chance that it may go kaput a lot sooner than it would if you would have just left it alone. Now, of course, you're leaving dirty fluid in there and burnt fluid. That's why I really like the Lucas product, because if you read the bottle, it says restores worn out fluid, and it works.
For sure. It happened. We used it on one of our cars
Yep.
once. Jared O says, "Keep up the great hard work. Love the channel. Y'all
thank you.
keep it 100 always."
Yes, absolutely.
It's easy to do that, Jared. Like it get hard when you have to lie.
Yes.
And all this other stuff. Oh, look at it. Our daughter, Azaria Davis.
I appreciate some of my money back.
I love you guys.
I'm just playing. Love
Super
you too,
chat
baby
from
girl.
our very own offspring.
Where you get money from?
She be having money.
She
save it when you send it to her. Don't worry, y'all. She gonna ask for that $199 back. You could have gave 10. Thank you, baby girl.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
you could have gave 10. Don't come up in with that. I'm just playing, y'all.
I love my babies.
Yeah,
I love all the kids.
Getting ready to graduate high school there. So we're kind of feeling like, I told Alex, I said, man, we'll blink one day and be empty nesters. What are we going to do?
Hopefully I have grandchildren.
We're going to have grandchildren.
They going to be some spoiled little things, boy.
Listen, we have 5 kids. And I'm sitting here doing the math one day. I was like, dang, what if each child have 3 kids? That's like 15 grandkids. I got to get them all toys and coats. What we going to do? My Lord.
That's why I need to move, because my 3-bedroom house
it's not gonna do.
It's not working right now. Like we're literally just staying in our bonus room.
Yeah, we converted the den into a master bed because we just kept having kids. So
when we first moved here back in 2010?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had one child.
Yeah.
That's it. Now we have 5 kids, a cat and a dog and a gecko. And but responsibilities first. Before I buy a new house, we have to build that shop first. That's
So that's why we're working so hard and we're just really pushing because I want to get my wife a house. But before I do that, we need to focus on our income. Yeah, send the foundation and focusing on our income source. Because I feel that it'll be silly. Yeah, I can probably go out and get a house right now, but that'll kind of be silly.
That don't make any sense
if I don't focus on the foundation.
Secure your commercial land first and let that pay for your next house. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Philip Frazier says, "Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for the wisdom and knowledge on cars, man.
Oh, my pleasure.
It really helps an auto tech like myself. Oh, thank you.
I'm here for y'all at the end of the day. Nothing more, nothing less.
Some people say that like, oh, somebody. Sometimes YouTube really get on my nerves because it's like while you're making content, people assume you can't express yourself the way you want to. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna express myself 100. And if y'all can't handle it, it may not be for you guys. Y'all may want to go to the fake people and enjoy watching fake stuff.
Yeah, I don't have time to edit. I don't have time to leave out CJ and Raphael if they walk past the camera or Alex. We filming this in real time because at the end of the day, if they shut YouTube off today, we still gonna be at work working.
Doing the
same stuff. Thing. So it's kind of like, people, I understand people's perceptions and I understand people's projections, but there was this one comment that said, you YouTube mechanics are part of the problem. Y'all are teaching people how to fix their own cars. And
that's just,
it was the stupidest thing I ever heard. It's like, what? That has nothing to do with anything. Some of you guys, some of you viewers are women. You guys some of you want to fix cars and salute because, I'm married.
And some of you just want the knowledge so you won't get ripped off. Correct. Like, knowledge is power. Y'all don't never have to touch a wrench a day in y'all life. But if y'all have the knowledge and the understanding of what's going on up there, y'all won't get ripped off. Y'all won't let people talk to y'all crazy. Oh, your car need a flux capacitor and it's going to cost $2,000. Wait a minute.
Oh, look, the 30-second car, because I sure didn't know what y'all was talking about. What?
Actually, I looked up the specs on that car. It's actually 20. I was 10 seconds off. And the horsepower is actually, I was on point, though, because wheel horsepower and actual output horsepower of the engine is different. The horsepower was 78 on that Mirage. And if you put it on a dyno, it's going to be like 50-ish. Well, I was on point.
Yeah. I didn't know what they was talking about. Could have fooled me that day.
Look, it was so bad. I was like, CJ, drive that car. I don't even want to get in that car.
Man, some people don't need that need for speed. But thank you, Philip. We appreciate your comment, and all of you. Like I said, I understand some people want Alex to prop the camera up and just say this is how you do this and that. But
it will be time for that. But right now in our life,
I was.
I'm sorry. Go.
Stop rubbing me. Dang, now I forgot.
That's how you do it. You gotta. It's okay, baby.
All right, it's cool. Go ahead. You were saying you got.
I forgot to.
We is bad at that because I can't remember. He can't remember. I don't know. Y'all get the point, right? What we was trying to say, right? We love you, and we want you to learn, and
Oh yeah, that's what we was on. We want y'all to be educated, whether y'all know how to fix a car or not. That is my main goal behind the channel.
The way we do the videos now, like we're very, very keen on still making sure we put informative stuff in the videos.
The only thing, because I'm 100% with you guys, y'all know that. The only thing that's planned and structured, meaning double take, triple take, quadruple take, what's 10 take?
Alex.
It's my short.
Woo, child.
Boy, I be getting on my wife's nerves because I'm a natural person.
I be stressing out.
I don't do good. Like, oh, you gotta do it like this. The shorts.
You only have Well, you used to have only 60 seconds. Now you got 3
The
minutes.
shorts are planned and structured.
To the point.
But yes, to the point and to the T. My wife is 100% behind the shorts. The regular videos, that's just how you see it is how you get it.
Yeah. I'm sure I be in there like Joe Jackson, like, boy, if you don't get this step, Marlon.
Take 20.
No,
I don't know.
He be in there beep. I just be like, you know what, I gotta go. I can't take this anymore.
And sometimes I be off, like having off days. I'm like,
okay, what?
She like, this not right. Nah, she don't do that.
Bobby Blankenship said, hey, Mrs. and Mr. Car Doctor from Chicago.
My grandma, my dear grandma, who raised me, she spent some time in Chicago. And she has some stories, great stories.
Talk about stories, but this was back in the 40s and 50s and stuff like that. Miss her. Jay Scott says, stay calm with all those kids. We don't need the missus getting stressed and smoking those invisible cigarettes. See, that's how I know you a core follower. You a core follower because you know. Listen, Jay.
Look,
I got a new thing now. I got this fidget in my hand.
No more invisible cigarettes.
I don't know. I still might smoke my invisible cigarettes.
I really enjoy all of y'all because it seems like y'all be doing me to the T. Trust me, the vehicle reveal is coming. I haven't forgot about you. I just had to get it delivered. So I've been saving up money to get it, the delivery to come here, and then it's finally happening.
Yeah.
So that reveal video is coming in, and some of y'all got the answer.
Almost guessed.
Yes, almost down to the T. Y'all miss one little subject. Y'all miss one detail that, you just miss one detail. But y'all know me very well, and it's amazing, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Love you guys.
Yes.
But this fidget, it's doing me right. I just sit and rub it. Like when somebody get on my nerve, I be like, ooh,
my
Lord.
fidget is wrenching. I just like to wrench and be zoned out in
I'll be like, get thee behind me, child, because you're working my nerves. It's working so far. I don't know.
Brandon, I appreciate you, brother.
You for the super chat. But yes, you guys.
Super sticker.
Super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Black Star said, Alex, we need you to become a pimp in LA.
I don't know about that.
Y'all will make a lot of money, Lord.
I'll be a bad pimp. I'll be like, I feel sorry for you. You know what? Just take the whole thing. Don't worry about me.
Oh my God.
I'm too soft to be a pimp, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
For sure, man.
I'm like, you know what? Where your kids? Can I buy your kids something? You can have my house. It's like you're having a hard time.
Don't be out here on the track.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Let me set you up with a job. I can see myself doing that.
Right. We're going to try to win them back to the Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, baby, get this fidget, girl. When you think about it.
Yeah, I went back a good pimp.
We ain't messing with you, Black Star. Philip Frazier says from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Fayetteville.
They have a Fayetteville.
Wow.
We do too. Angel Feliciano says, hey, Alex and your queen, God bless.
Thank you.
Question, are regular compressed fittings are safe to run a brake line connection? Thanks.
Yes, I've ran them. You're talking about those union fittings. It's a controversial topic. I've ran them for years and used them for years in fleet work, and for the consumers, never had an issue. But some say that using compression fittings is an absolute no, and you should never do it, and it's, oh my gosh, you'll die. Yeah, it's probably possible if you do it wrong and do something wrong, but that can happen using the right parts or the wrong parts. In my opinion about compression fittings, if you use them properly and know what you're doing, that's key word, know what you're doing, you'll be perfectly fine. Bathroom break.
There you go. Every time he drank one of them Coronas, he got to go to the potty. All right, so I'll still move on to the next one. All right, Nunez Mario says, hey, Doc. Hey, Mrs. Doc. Big 2 questions. What is your opinion on Amsoil? And do you recommend changing transmission fluid? My Jeep Commander is almost at 300K and never touched the fluid, just topped it. So I answer the transmission part one. Don't touch it. Because once you touch it, it may go ahead and go out, especially if you don't have any history of changing the transmission fluid. So if you just topped it, keep topping it. If you want to just do a little razzle dazzle, you can add some of that Lucas Restore. So that's the answer, and I'm sure Alex will
100% agree.
What's that movie? What's that show? Leonardo DiCaprio. I concur.
Yes, no. I concur. Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, I concur.
Yes,
Do you concur?
Yes, I concur.
All right. So his first question was about the Amsoil. Now that you take that one.
Amsoil is a very good, expensive oil. I do believe in expensive oil for sure. You can't go wrong. You're paying for those additives, all those high grade additives. Now, once you start that, you have to be committed to that. Just using it one time is not going to make much of a difference. Just like Valvoline, their product, their high-end oil promised to, I got sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
Allergies?
Something. Their higher dollar oil promises to, on the direct injected engines, stuff can get very carboned up, and it promised to clean all that carbon stuff out. Yes, it will do that if you stay committed to that oil. So just stay committed and make sure you can stay committed, just like with a car note. If you know your car note is going to be $1,000, and you know if you can afford $1,000 a month. So if you can afford that $200 oil change or however much it's going to cost.
For sure. But I want to know what Jeep that is. Oh, a Commander.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah. Oh, man.
A Commander?
You talking about the old Commander? That's a rare breed.
I don't know. I can say if it's a newer Commander with 300,000.
They don't have. They do have the newer Commanders. Well, which Commander? Right down in
we wanted to know because I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so
Big
much.
Stepper. Big Stepper. He says, new to the channel, wishing y'all all the best. Yes,
man,
but you know what? I have been
seeing
his picture a lot, and he has a lot of good comments and stuff like that. So we try to pay attention to you guys are not just numbers on the thing. You know what I mean? So I have been seeing those sunglasses a lot. So
I have to. Yeah, thank you so much for your support, brother. I really appreciate it from my heart.
Let's see here. Who we got? Kenneth Williams says, I have a 22 Hyundai Sonata. It's a 2.5 non-turbo with 27,000 miles. No issues at all. I plan to toss it before the 100K. But I have heard not. Wait a minute. I'm tripping. I have not heard horror stories of this generation. Have you?
No. The newer Hyundais in the 2020s, around the 20s, I think they kind of fixed everything in the 2020s, 21, 22, around those generations. The generations you really have to look out for, from my understanding, is like 18, 17 and under. I haven't seen any issues or heard any issues. So
the last crappy Hyundai we seen that was unbelievable was 2019.
What was wrong with it?
Need an engine. Yeah. Remember,
so I'll say anything upward in the 2020 era
might be okay.
It may be okay. I've heard they fixed the issue. Only time will tell. Hey, if you want to be the guinea pig, go for it. But I think you'll be taking a low risk gamble if you decide to keep that vehicle. I think you should keep it because those newer Sonatas are, man, they're nice.
If I had to push a Kia, it would be the Stinger.
Yeah, I guess.
It got Brembo brakes. It's sexy. It's sleek.
Yeah. Anything with Brembos is woo.
Yeah, I ride that for sure. EW2213 says, hello from Virginia.
Ain't my vehicle coming from Virginia?
We've been buying a lot of cars from Virginia lately, actually. So shout out to VA.
Yeah, my car.
Your car is coming from Virginia. That Lexus came from Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
So, y'all got some good cars up there,
Shout
man.
out to the VA. Shout out. Jose Zam says, "Hey, Mr. Alex, how your Mini Cooper working out?" He sold it, Jose.
Go. Look, I was sad to see it go to. Man, I love that Mini. But my next vehicle that I bought is a manual, so I won't miss out too much. It's a 6-speed at that.
And I like it because we sold it to Mr. Jenkins, and it ain't like we ain't gonna see him again. So we'll keep up.
I can get update pictures of because I was like, man, it was like perfect on fuel. I'm gonna miss that the most. Like, I'm not gonna miss the premium because I had to put premium in it. I do believe in putting the correct fuel that goes in the vehicle. If you don't, you will cause long-term damage to the vehicle. Of course, you can get away with it 1 or 2 times, but if you continue to do it, it will cause long-term damage.
For sure. Chris says, "Hey, y'all, love from Germany."
What? Germany? That's one on my bucket list to come, man. When I finally make it, I'm gonna try to look you up, Chris.
For sure.
I want to rent a very fast car and take it to the Autobahn.
I know. I mean, look, don't all of us Americans want to do that? I bet it's just a regular thing for y'all.
Okay, yeah, they do a 200. Who cares?
Here come them Yankees. They want to drive down. I ain't lying. I'm gonna be the first one. Put me in there.
Let me go. I'm probably something exotic.
Philip says, "One of my vehicles is a 2015 Jeep Compass. Just trying to figure out some coming issues with that vehicle."
Ooh, do you want me to go down the list? Those Compasses keep me in business. All right, let's start off with the CVT transmission you may be running in that vehicle. Let's start off with complicated electronics that you're going to be running into.
Coolant issues?
Yes, coolant parts. That Compass is... I wouldn't suggest that car. If it's running well...
Yeah, I already got it now.
I know, but I was just coming to the point of if it's running well, I'll probably be looking to trade that sucker in because all my Compasses customers, they wish they never bought their vehicle and they have such a hard time with it. They stay in my shop. Sorry. But it's the truth.
But hey man, praying that Philip that you have the exception to the rule.
It's always an exception, of course. Sure. Now you may never have a problem with your Compass, but from the stuff that I see in my shop, I see a lot of Jeep Compasses with the crazy issues.
Yep, for sure. All right, Jared O says change that oil at 500 to 1,000 miles for new cars, and again at 333.
Somebody know the break-in procedures.
There you go, Jared. Yep. Shout out to you for that one. Black Star says I have a 2012 Honda Civic. The backside tire on the driver's side makes a clicking noise as I drive on the highway. As he drives and not turn.
The backside tire. Well, it's a Honda Civic, so it's a freewheeling wheel. You may have an issue with your parking brake. I know on some vehicles they don't use a 2-in-1 caliper, meaning the caliper, the regular service caliper that when you apply the brakes, bite the brake pads, you get your stopping power that way. But it also has a mechanical aspect of when you apply the parking brake in the inside, it has this cam that twists, and it has a rod that when you pull the thing, it pulls the rod on the caliper in turn twists the caliper outward, grabbing the regular brakes. If you have that, the clicking is not coming from that. But if you have a caliper and a drum parking brake on the inside of that rotor, you could be having a failing parking brake shoe or something that's faulty in the parking brake area. And as you're going down the road, it's kind of clunking and making noise. I've also seen where rusty slide pins on the caliper is because when you go down the road, sometimes the rotor don't be completely straight. It be warped a little bit. And sometimes it can cause the caliper to walk in and out like so. And if the sliding pins are worn and like rusty and crusty, you can hear noise from them also. So I would just take apart everything, make sure everything is where it needs to be, grease everything, make sure everything is properly lubricated. and go from there. Make sure the backing plate is not rubbing up against nothing, but I don't think it's backing plate issues because that will cause a squeaking or scrubbing noise.
All right. Hope that helps you. Box of chocolates
Oh,
says.
my favorite.
I know, right? How do you diagnose old cars pre-90s without a two-way scanner diagnostic scanner?
It's been a while since I've done one of these because I only work on newer vehicles now. It's just because I have all the tools for it. But let's say a car come in and it has a check engine light. Some older vehicles you can put it into a sequence where the lights will flash at you to pull the codes, and then that'll point you in a general general area where to test. Other ways is you have to get specific adapters for each individual car. Pre OBD2 is just OBD1 stuff we're talking about. Each adapter and hook up and pull the codes and look at live data. Or you can do it just the good old fashioned way, which I used to do, is just see how the car running and test each individual component. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Okay, I know it's skipping. Let me just check everything. I know the temperature hand ain't reading. Let me just check everything. It's kind of hard, but yeah, that's one of the things that I do.
Cool. All right. From says, have y'all relocated to a different shop?
No, but
that is the prayer, baby.
Yes, that's the prayer. We've been going by this specific land and praying over it and just talking to it. Literally walking.
Listen, we gotta ask God, is that for us? Because here's the problem that I have, and some of you can chime in. It's like, listen, we've been at this a while now, and I've already shared on the channel, like if you watch, we pay $6,500 a month for rent, which
plus another $200 for parking.
And they may go up again. And every time they go up, you have to adjust your labor rate. And it's like, listen, we love to make money, we do, but I want them to stay affordable.
Our prices right now is perfect in my opinion.
Yes.
It's
competitive and affordable somewhat.
Now, for the most part, of course, I used to be a lot cheaper when things were a lot cheaper for me. But right now, I'm still very competitive in price. And people be like, wow, that's it? Man, dealership was trying to charge me da-da-da. Oh, this shop was trying to charge me da-da-da. I'm like, wow, that's a ripoff.
We're still affordable, because we're not trying to like rob people, but we do need to pay our guys and we need to pay our people. And that doesn't mean that we won't go up again, because here's the thing. When you're doing your labor rate, that labor rate got to cover your guys, not just rent, but your guys. Now, you need to pay your guys a competitive wage because a lot of mechanics are getting out of business and going to do other stuff. You know what I mean? And so it's like, okay, if you're paying somebody $20 an hour when they can go to the Home Depot, let's say, I don't know how much they pay there, but and do a less stressful job for that same amount of money, you need to make the industry worthwhile again. Because right now it's not, and mechanics are just going to work for John Deere and Caterpillar, more benefits. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to be able to provide that to keep the talent, people who love and know how to work on cars. Now, our goal this year is to move into our own space. It's time. We've been there 5 years. I pay about almost $80,000 a year in rent. That's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And for me to be arguing about the lights not working or the doors jammed and stuff like that.
Janky parking lots.
Yeah. So that is a goal. That's something we're actively working on. The issue is sometimes when you ask God for stuff and he be like, no. And then I don't want to get my hopes up, so there.
So this land, particular land we're looking at, it seems
we're
right.
Praying about
right.
it. And seeing if it's for us. I don't want to give too much out because that's still something that we're keeping personal right now. But if that happens, we're going to let y'all know for sure.
Yes. And we have a good thing in store that can help us raise funds. I'm not going to give it away yet because we're still, like my wife said, we're still praying about it and thinking about it. And It may be in the work, and it may
not. It depends on what the father say.
Yes.
And it's like sometimes when you ask your parents for something, like we got kids, some of y'all got kids, your kids ask you for something and you say no, you know the reason why, even though that child may or may not understand why you said no.
You're not going to give your toddler $200. What's going to happen to it? It's going to get flushed down the toilet, just like our Father God is not going to give us something that we're going to swindle away.
Or something he may have something better that we are unaware. So it's kind of like right now, it's coming. It's something that we're careful and prayerful about it. So
it's like this. My dad told me, don't buy a car because you go back.
You never buy a car when you have to.
Yes, you get screwed that way.
Yeah, you buy a car because you want when you want to, when you feel like you need another one. But
buy
if you
a car.
Have to, hold on.
They're gonna
I'm gonna have to go ahead and tell them something. Hold on for a minute. How you open this?
All right. Oh, it's seized.
Hey, y'all gotta kick somewhere else, okay? Kick the long way.
Oh,
y'all go ahead.
You know, don't ever rush the process. That's basically what I'm gonna say.
But yes, we're gonna keep y'all abreast on it. Just if it happens, y'all gonna know. Stay tuned, I guess. Jack of all trades says, "Hey y'all, from Tulsa, Oklahoma."
Oh, nice.
Hey, a lot buddy. Of okay folks. over there in Oklahoma. Okay, that's the abbreviation.
Yeah.
GTA Disciple. I ain't seen that name in a while.
Yeah, that's my guy right here.
He says, "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Car Doctor. Early live, I see. God bless you and your family."
Thank you, brother.
We're just trying something new. If it don't work, we'll go back to the regular time. Taka says, "Hi, all good people. Maxton, North Carolina here. I have a 2007 Chrysler 300 2.7.
My kryptonite engine.
Battery has been out a while. I need the security to receive the key fob."
That's Chrysler for you.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is just call an automotive key guy to come out and fix that problem. Cars will sometimes forget their key and do weird stuff at the wrong time. We had a breakdown of our Explorer back in the day, and I think that it broke down at Walmart or it broke down inside of our driveway. Forgot where it broke down at. But nothing was wrong with the key. The key wasn't damaged or nothing. We just stuck it in there and the security light just went to blanking and I forgot the key.
Mm-hmm.
So weird.
We have an excellent key guy, but I know you're in North Carolina, so try to get you somebody to come and reprogram it or
reprogram you or cut another key or whatever the case may be.
All right, Jared. He says used to use break-in oils for the factory fields years ago. They don't do that any longer. Still need to change the oil every 500 to 1,000 miles to get the break-in debris out of the engine. All right, thank you.
I was wondering about did they still use like break-in or special oil? I guess you just answered my question because I didn't know.
All right. Jordan says, "So I have a 2012 AMG.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Mercedes.
When I press hard on the gas, the turbo light dies. The turbo light dies. Until I restart it, it won't fully wind up."
You may be having an actuator issue, like wastegate actuator issue on your turbo. I won't know the full in-depth problem until I look at it. That's one of those things that someone have to look at it for themselves. Do you have any check engine light codes?
He says the turbo is perfectly fine.
Yeah, the turbo could actually indeed be perfectly fine, but when it comes to turbos, you have wastegate actuators that sometimes get stuck because of carbon buildup or whatever the case may be. Sometimes on your more complicated turbos, you have variable geometry turbos where it uses fins to direct airflow. It's like those pinwheels. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Those pinwheels we used to play when we were a kid, just to blow the wheel. Well, if you notice, if you focus air at a specific angle, the pinwheel spin faster, and that's what the vanes do. They focus the air on the turbine wheel at a specific angle, and it spools it up quicker. And then when it gets spooled up quicker for takeoff, they'll adjust again to make it spin even faster, because if it stays at that angle, it's only going to spool up to a certain amount of speed. Those vanes could be getting stuck. Anything could happen. You won't know until you get a technician to diagnose it. That's something that would have to be professionally diagnosed, especially dealing with a Mercedes-Benz AMG. It's an expensive car.
All right. OJ, the juice man,
Oh,
says,
that's my guy.
I don't think that's not that OJ. His
Oh,
name is he got his actual name.
He's still my guy though.
Y'all never answer my questions. He said even on the video comment section.
Which
see, and if you had to put your question right here, we could have answered it. Is you still on here? Go put it at the bottom. I'll go get
hurry up. Oh, it's a lot of questions. Jeez.
Put your question at the bottom. And I go get it while I'm down here waiting for OJ to come through.
Come on, OJ. We go in order on this chat. Yeah, we're trying to skip for you. 5, 4.
Wait, you making me nervous.
3.
I'm gonna answer this while we're down here. The occasional detailer says the wastegate arm could be broken. Very common on Fiats and VWs, and if the wastegate is electric rather than mechanical, could be an electrical issue.
Same thing I said. Thank you for clearing that up. Electrical issue if it's electronic.
Gotcha. All right.
I don't see you, OJ.
OJ, see you be gone. Says cool. Thanks.
Amsoil. I like Amsoil.
Yes, he says. What are your thoughts on Amsoil, Alex?
Some of the greatest folks I follow use Amsoil, and it's good stuff.
All right, Garage Monkey Mechanic says, "Nah, you good, Alex. I'm snarky and sarcastic myself at times."
All right, we gotta go back to where we was.
Wait a minute. Well, I might well get this right quick. Elia, he says, best Buick sedan for your money.
Buick LeSabre 3.8. Man, you can't go wrong with a LeSabre, boy. I
think he want to step into the new age car.
You don't want no new age Buick.
What about the LaCrosses? No.
They're okay. They're good for about 200,000 miles. Then you're going to start running into like time and chain issues.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. No, you don't want to do Buick. Go on LeSabre 3.8. And you can't go wrong.
I used to drive a 98 Park Avenue, actually.
Something about those old V6s, man. They just keep going. But the 3.8 in particular, if you can get your hands on those, very boring cars. Good power, decent power, but they will just go and go and go. Only thing you have to change on those are those coolant elbows to the aluminum ones and get rid of the plastic ones. That's the only downside I see. Very easy to maintain. Just a wonderful car. I had one, and I just sold it because I just got tired of looking like a grandpa.
Papa Alex.
Papa Alex.
Sells 2,400 in the house.
Oh, thank you,
buddy.
thank you.
Thank you for the super chat. He says, have you guys ever fixed an RPM fluctuating slightly issue every few minutes while holding the brake at stoplight? Any recommendations on the fix?
Yes, I've fixed many RPM fluctuating issues. You could be looking at timing related problems, vacuum leaks, idle air control valve problems. I don't know what vehicle you're working with, so I don't know, the common issues of that vehicle. Because normally when you guys tell me your vehicle, I know the common issues off the top of my head. Like if you would say let's say Chevy Captiva 13 model with direct injected fluctuating RPMs, I would say a high pressure fuel pump. You have to go factory OE, because I've tried aftermarket parts and had nothing but problems out of them. Or I would say you have timing control actuators that's bad, or timing chain failure, which is a common issue on those 2.4s. Mm-hmm. So those are the answers I give you if you gave me the year, make, and model. Don't forget the year, make, and model, people.
All right. GTA Disciple says, I love the early time. This give me the chance to watch you guys before I start building gaming PCs for people. What? I love that. Okay.
I'm supposed to be building a gaming PC for my son.
We might need to call you GTA Disciple.
Well, I'm making we have an old gaming PC, but my son made a mistake and bought a shell. I was like, why send it back? We're gonna make something out of it. So yeah. He doubting me right now. Thought, you don't have the time. I'm like, We'll make the time for you.
You
Don't
showed
worry.
down you. I was like, well, I don't know.
That my son crazy. He thought he was gonna get a brand new gaming PC for $80.
$69.
That was like $80 or
I
$60.
said, son, you gotta read. It's the shell.
He said it was shell.
Oh my gosh. From, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. He says, and this is actually a terrific question. He says, Alex, why did you go independent? Seems like you're working harder.
That is a very good question. Actually, I'm working a lot less. Now I am after I done kind of established everything. Independent, I guess, because of how I work and how I am as a person. My wife says I have ADHD, and
okay. Obviously, this is a touchy subject in our marriage. I ain't said that. Your grandmama said that, and your tendencies say that.
Well, that's what they say in the tendencies. However,
you had an IEP in school,
and I like to be me at the end of the day.
My wife said, "What? I didn't diagnose you."
I know. I got it. I like to be me at the end of the day and do things the way I want to do them. When I was working for shops, my boss would make me do things that I don't want to do. Mainly,
that didn't sound right, but
mainly I was gonna clear it up. Let me clear that up. That didn't sound
I'm just
right.
pulling his leg because he always do
things that I don't want to do, like sell services that are not needed. Just wrong things towards the customers, and I've always felt heavy towards good working people that expect good quality work on their vehicles, what they're paid for. I always felt heavy about that. So, I went independent as a mobile mechanic. That stressed me out, and I just couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Just be honest. It wasn't working on the cars, but it was the calls coming in. And the type of person I am, I like to super focus on one thing.
Sound like ADHD terms to me, but okay. I'm not a doctor, but
hey, I like to super focus on one thing and take one thing at a time. So calls coming in, just juggling this, juggling that, driving here, driving there, just couldn't handle it. So I opened up my shop, and I was trying to run that by myself. Again, couldn't handle it. But now,
hold on, pause, because Mrs. Carter used to live a good life. You hear me? I was a stay-at-home kept woman, and that man called me one day and said, "Hey, I don't know, but I need your help at this shop. I need you coming." And I was like, "What? Coming to work every day? How many days you need me?" And when I came and took it over, this man had papers everywhere. There was no organization. It was nothing.
I remember myself running into the office, checking this person out. Then after that, go back, go out and try to answer work back on the car. Run back because the phone rang. And I was,
I used to live the good life. Wake up, put on that PBS Kids little Elmo, sit the child down. But no, I actually used to run that shop pregnant all the way up until it was time for me to be induced.
Now that I have everything established, at the end of the day, I do this because I want to provide a great service, or one-of-a-kind service, if you can say. And for the most part, I feel that I do a really good job of doing that. Now, work-wise, as am I working harder? The question is no. I'm actually working a lot less now. Yeah, because I've got everything established. I get to do what I love, and that's using my brain, which, whether that's teaching you guys or diagnosing hard to figure out problems, because that's all I do now is diagnose. And after I diagnose it, I hand it over to my technicians, mechanics, because I'm a technician. Technicians diagnose and do hard problem solving skills with their mind. And mechanics, they just fix stuff.
Some people just a part changer.
And I'm not trying to crap on any topic. What's the word I'm looking for? Not topic, but any title. Because at the end of the day, in the not in the automotive industry, but in the doctor field, It's the nurses that save lives, not the doctors. Doctors come
Hold
in.
on now, cause doctors be doing
They do stuff too now. I'm just saying.
surgeon.
But yeah, surgeon.
Well,
They come
I don't
in.
want no nurse operating on me.
I'm just gonna get to that. The doctors, they only come in and observe the situation like I do. I come in, I'm like, oh, okay, you need this. I prescribe you this medicine right here. Then I leave. No, the doctor is no longer seen. Then the nurses come in, they give you the medicine or rub your feet or whatever the case may be. Now, when it comes to the hard stuff, my mechanics sometimes get caught up. Like, I don't know what else to do. And then I come in. That's just like the surgery room. I come in and boom, 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 knock it out real quick. And that's like me in this surgery room. So yeah, that's why I call myself Alex the Car Doctor, because it's like the doctor's office.
I will say this to answer your question too, from you know, just because someone can turn wrenches don't mean they're good business owners. And the auto repair business is more than taking money in exchange for doing your water pump. And that's what the mindset Alex came in here with.
Mm-hmm.
And then we noticed that, hey, you have top line revenue and you have bottom line revenue. You got average repair orders. You got billable hours. You have to meet certain hours to make this rent. For a long time, Alex's labor rate was $100 an hour.
That's cheaper than that.
I think you started off at what, $80?
Yeah.
And that was what we wasn't making rent. And so I had to learn that, hey, no, you can't survive just because Johnny O's labor rate is $100. You can't survive there because your rent may be higher than his or whatever. So I think that now he's used to have to work really hard before because we was doing the business wrong. He's killing himself making $100 an hour so he can make this rent. Versus now, the labor rate is at its proper place. We can turn away certain jobs that don't fit our wheelhouse. Can I finish? ADHD, please. Please. My God.
I'm gonna remember. Go ahead.
Also, freedom. Freedom is why you go independent, you know. And so now that we also had to learn how to put policies and procedures in place so that if this man want to take a day off, our phones ain't blowing up because you know what to do. So that's why independent. If he don't want to go in next week because he decided he want to go camping,
that's what's gonna happen.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm not paying $30K a month to steal. That's just nothing but a glorified job to pay payroll, to pay rent. That you have to start building a business versus just doing stuff in exchange for money. Now the business needs to be able to run by itself. Did
we freeze?
Uh-oh. Dang, what happened? Somebody calling me? Something going on with the phone?
I don't know.
Check the phone. Check the phone, because that's the camera.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, no. Okay, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Stick with me.
To the bootleg cam.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, we using the camera on the actual
computer,
and it sucks like crap. But anyway, we always use the phone. Okay, that's a little better. But like I was saying, we're learning in real time as we record these videos how to actually run an auto repair business. That's why a lot of mechanics get their own shops and they hate it. And freedom. Freedom is why you go independent. Like this week, the kids was out of school. Alice decided, man, I'm gonna go in an hour late today.
And everything ran just perfectly fine. And I've learned in the past year or so how to choose customers. I be getting a lot of flack for that on one of my videos where I declined a particular job. There's predatory customers out here, good people. And, you have to learn how to decipher between who's going to potentially try to get you versus the person that's going to be a normal customer for you. And one thing, I'm not going to set myself up. If I see a mountain of JB Wheel on a particular part, I'm not touching that job. I'm going to decline it. I'm not going to chisel at your engine or going to fix janky stuff. I'm sorry. That's not because I can't fix it. Just because I don't want the liability of it.
For sure.
Because if something going to go right, guess what? They am like, oh, you tore up my engine. You owe me another engine. And guess what? I'm going to say, yeah, I shouldn't have touched it. Let me buy you another engine. And now I'm whatever dollars in the hole and potentially going to be out of business if I keep that up.
All right, so it's 2,400. I'm sorry. Listen, you gave a big super chat. We want to give you money's worth.
I appreciate it, buddy.
But that was a very interesting question,
Yes,
though.
that's a very good question.
For sure. All right, Souls 2,400. It's back in here. He said that the fluctuating RPM was on a Jeep Patriot 2012, 170,000 miles.
The 2.0.
Mhm.
Don't. Yeah. Common issues for that. CVT transmission problems. The Patriot actually used the CVT out of the fun fact out of the Nissan Altima, so it has an Altima transmission. But why would it be fluctuating? Could be a vacuum leak. That's the only thing I can think of without any engine codes or seeing live engine data. Yeah, I don't have too much on that.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm trying to go back to where we was at because we did kind of.
Somebody say you hiring.
Who that said we hiring? Because we is.
Yeah.
Demetri, give me a call. 470-435-0015. Yes. Now they'll never get to a point where Alex and Sean are not at that shop. We're gonna retire there. Mm-hmm. But like I said, if we wanna just take a trip, like the shop needs to be able to run on its own. Herman Peters, he says freedom is.
It's my guy right here.
Herman, they done shut down hire car.
Yeah, call me. I'm like, what we gonna do? That door closed for us.
Yep. Freedom is true. That's why I left Allstate and became an independent agent. Hey. Even though sometimes you, as a business owner, you will work later and longer hours. That freedom, though.
I've done it, man. I'm like, dang.
You don't want to go, you ain't got to go.
Is this worth it? Like me putting in this work? And I guess it's paying off now.
Yeah, for sure. And so I'm gonna scroll back up to try to get a couple of people's. We missed.
Yeah, we missed.
Keyword is try. Like if we ever miss y'all comment or something,
not personal.
Just know, look, honey, we be working and kids and like Alan's got a school project. He got to turn in help the boy turn in tomorrow. Somebody said Buick Century Custom. You ain't never lied.
Yeah, I forgot about the Century.
You ain't never lied about that. All right, cool. That's a good car actually. I'm just clicking stuff. Trader for Life says, "What's up, Alex? You guys are great."
We try. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Hi, John. Of course, I'm gonna answer. Hi, John. Are oscilloscopes necessary? Alexander says, "Hell no, John."
Look, you just answered my question.
Lovey says, "No, John, but every mechanic's dream to have one."
Yeah, they're throughout my early part of throughout 80% of my career. I've been just fine without one. 80% is a lot. Mm-hmm. I've just recently started using them. And is it necessary? No. I feel that you can do it with just regular tools and some ingenuity in your mind and common sense. You'll be just fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I agree.
You ain't got to buy it, John, but if you want to. Yeah. Lovey Auto Repair says most shops around here are between $175 to $250, including dealers. Yeah, we ain't even at that. So it's kind of like, but if they keep going up on the rent, we're gonna have to, unfortunately,
and people still complain about the price sometimes. They're not the customer for me.
Right, baby. Listen, baby. Okay. No. Now, if you're a mobile mechanic, $100 an hour, I guess it's just fine. I guess
you don't get no overhead.
Right. Yeah. Right. So, we are still always adjusting. It's never nothing personal. I tell the customers, it's always business, babe. Like we're not trying to take advantage of you or nothing. It's just we're here gotta pay our guys. They gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think I got a super chat right here.
My guys are great.
Love them.
They trained by me.
Reckless Lex in the house.
Appreciate the super chat.
Super chat.
Thank you so much.
Hey y'all, I missed most of the live. I have a 04 Lincoln LS V8. I need a new alternator, and $400 for a motorcraft is absurd. Can I go CarQuest? I don't like CarQuest.
I don't like CarQuest neither. I would say the Duralast Gold brand is your best bet. A lot of people don't like AutoZone, but we use a lot of AutoZone product, and I'm not endorsed by AutoZone. It's just I'm telling you my experience, and I haven't had issues. Now, Advanced Auto Parts, on the other hand, man, when I was using them mainly, I had nothing but issues, warranty claims, especially when dealing with alternators and whatnot. And they are not looking too good as a company as of right now. So I would go with someone that has the money backing behind their company, which is AutoZone. I think Napa still doing good?
Oh,
And
no.
O'Reilly's is
We got offered a Napa brand deal, and I just listen. Where we grew up in Atlanta, like that keeping it 100 thing, like it's in me. And I don't want to be like, you guys should shop with Napa, knowing dang well we don't even shop there. So why would I even take that? And it would have been an actually lucrative deal.
Napa didn't even doggone give me a chance. Like we was like Napa,
we like to sign up. Yeah,
coming up in the industry. Hey, Napa, give us a charge account with you guys. And did they work with us? No.
I had it. Well, that because that was a Ghetto store. I had to go to somewhere else.
It was an arm and a leg. Ghetto store, good store. It shouldn't matter. Now I'm hot. They all on me.
Yeah. We're your Napa rep. You who now? Say what?
I don't want you.
Who is you? Who is this man?
Look, if it would for
Andrew,
yeah, I would have been like,
no Macco.
Man, get y'all ass out of here. Before, when I first moved there, I was like, I flagged down the Macco man, and I was like, true story. I'm like, hey, can you stop by here? I got some guys that got Macco tools, and we would like to do business with you. Something, some whack excuse, and basically blew me off. Like, all right, that's how you want to do it. And like years ago, some reps came by. I was like, y'all get out my face. I pretty much told them that. I'm like, y'all, when I was asking about y'all to stop by here, the guy was rude to me. I don't want to see y'all. They went on their way.
Yeah, but know Andrew though.
But when I seen Andrew, I was like, man, he got all my business.
We gonna work with you. My man Curtis watches be clean, yo.
Oh yeah. They do. Sure.
Box of chocolate says, learning how to fix my own. Let me know. Working on cars as hard as HE double hockey sticks. Mechanics are important. Yeah, that's true. Luis says, I need y'all here in Florida to expand. Need more people like you. Man, you got Rain Man, right?
Yeah, you got some good people up in Florida.
What part of Florida? You got Rain
Tyler,
Man,
the car guy?
Tyler, the car guy down there. You got some people down there.
Some good honest folks.
For sure. The Great Debater says, although this channel is about fixing cars, but you, lady, are showing us how a real wife thinks. Oh, thank you. You don't know it, but you're always giving good gems. I appreciate you. Listen, I don't talk to nobody but Alex. So talking to y'all.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
This gets me in trouble, too. I want the best for everyone that I come in contact with. So if I see, because I know how people gatekeep, that's another thing, like coming up in business, especially like people that I know, they gatekeep. And I don't know why. And it's like, me telling you how to fix your car or how to run a business is not going to affect me.
It's actually disgusting. And we know a really good mechanic. He do exotics. His name is help me out. AJ. And he's just an upcoming business guy and in the automotive industry. And he was telling me a story. I just recently seen him. Very good guy. And if you have an Atlanta area and need BMW or exotic cars,
look up AJ. We're gonna crash his shop soon.
Yes, we are. But Exotica something isn't a shop name. But he was telling me that he went to a guy for help. He was like, the guy straight up told him, man, get out my shop. Get out my face pretty much. I didn't have help growing up, so I'm not helping you. And
crazy.
Shoot him off. I was like, what? They're doing that? Sheesh.
It's like
horrible.
And not to make this a thing about race at all. I love everybody, but when you're black and grew up out the hood like Alex and me did, it's like you don't even know what you don't know. And it's really some of this stuff really be crabs in a barrel mentality, like, oh, I'm not gonna tell them how to do nothing. I just want to be different. So people just really want to do their own thing, make their own business, and that's great. I support that. So I'm always going to drop gems. I'm always going to be like, well, look, you should do this. And if I see that in a person and they welcome my advice, I'm always going to give it
She's
to
a
you.
very good, smart businesswoman.
Yeah, but I was raised like that. So
from me knowing her as young, she's always been business minded, reading books.
Remember our first business we started when I met Alex. Alex was so shy, y'all. He didn't want to talk to nobody. And I said, he said, I want to work on cars. And I said, well, let's do it. Like, let's do it.
She started this all. Man.
We had a
parking lot passing out flyers.
We was.
I just stayed back. I was so
He was so shy. He didn't want to. I said, listen, let's go down here on Keller Road. He had a computer and a printer. I made us some flyers and I listed all the stuff. We was listening. We was 18 years old, right? He ain't have him. I had bought him his first toolbox and I had quit my job, honey, because I was in love and I wanted to be with my man all the time. That was stupid, but looking back, I should have kept that job at Lowe's. But anyway, and I put a list of everything that we could do with the tools we had. We worked out of a Nissan 240.
95.
Okay.
It's 14.
Put them tools in that hat. The name of the first company was Big and Small Engines. We pull up on you. We fixing your car. We fixing your lawnmower. Whichever you want.
I remember.
And when your
dirt cheap too.
I'm telling you. I'm like, boy, we was charging wet. Anyway,
like I know the people think about. I wonder what drugs he gonna buy once he leave.
Boy, we were giving them crackhead prices. You hear me? We were just trying to, and our theme song every day was Rick Ross. Every day we hustle.
Every day we hustle.
The remix though. You see what I'm saying? We put that on. We here to work.
Oh man, I remember.
But when your grandmother passed away and we was putting her stuff up, she still had the original card. I had went on Vistaprint, made us some cards. Like we was in there.
My grandma kept everything.
Yeah. So if I find it, I'm gonna show it to you guys. But
y'all think I'm bad. Y'all should see my grandma.
His grandmama legit.
That's why I
had a receipt from 1957. I said, why? What we doing with this, grandma? But
newspaper clippings, this, that. If we try to throw away something, no, that's antique. Grandma, it's made in China. Come on, man.
I miss her. But no, but to your point, like, I guess that's my voice on the channel. Like, a lot of you guys want to start mobile mechanic services, and a lot of you guys have husband and wife teams that watch us, and I always just want to share. I just want to like, I don't want to hear all that crab in the barrel mentality. Like, I've sat and helped many people get their dealer's license or put you on. I'm going.
We can't name how many times we help people become successful.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna always put you on, and that's just a tick that's about me. I just have to.
And me.
And but when it comes to my man, he gonna win. You hear me? It's just in me. Like, he gonna win. You hear me? Like, he got to. So that means if he don't want to read the book, I got to go learn how to do it. If he go to prison, I'm going to become a lawyer so I can represent my own man, because I don't need none of y'all messing up his case. I don't know. That just called me crazy, but I'm passionate.
That's passionate. That's what it is.
But yeah, no. I love him and I want him to be as successful and happy. And me, I'm a simple woman. You know what it is? Somebody commented recently about when he took me to Chick-fil-A for Valentine's Day. And they was like, dang, you cheat, you a business owner. Or dang, you a business owner.
Why she driving around in this car?
We
worried about bigger stuff.
I want what the money can't buy. That's loyalty and love.
Amen to that.
Because you can get a man that can go wine and dine you, and you go home, he going upside your head.
Or like, hey, babe, I'm leaving on a business trip and have a whole other family.
I want what money cannot buy. Give me love, loyalty. Give me one-on-one quality time. So I am not easily impressed. Now, I love to go out and for a good steak dinner, but I'm regular.
And that was a joke, the Chick-fil-A thing.
I mean, you ain't got to explain that.
It really was just having fun. Like,
to your comment, the great debater, I'm just regular. Like, I ain't legit. While y'all early on the live, I was enjoying seeing the kids run in the yard. Like, I don't require all that stuff.
They don't want away now. I guess they tired.
If you want to buy it for me, I'm gonna ride it. But it ain't that deep though. You know what I'm saying, guys. So, dang, I missed a couple of super chat just over here talking. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, let me grab these right quick. Reckless Lex says, hey, I missed most of we answered that one. GTA back in the house. It says, Alex, I sent you a video on IG of the PCs I built. Okay,
nice.
check it out and you can buy pre-built gaming PC for starters. Okay, good.
Man,
so he can help you if you need it.
I appreciate that, brother.
Stunner, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much.
TJ Souls, one of my top favorite people in the world.
This is a beautiful couple right here.
He says, hey y'all, husband changing wheel cylinders in back. Does he need to bleed the brakes? He asked.
Absolutely.
Yes, Michael.
Anytime you crack open that brake line, it's always you must bleed the brakes. Always.
Well, listen, guys, here we enjoyed our time with you. And
we
missed a lot. Okay. Somebody talking about lemon pepper wings. Y'all know what I like. I love it. I needs to go because Alex daddy is on the way. Okay. And we have to make sure. I'm gonna
have me some pizza and more beer.
Alex, somebody said we ain't got no Chick-fil-A here.
Wasn't a joke.
Man, listen. Man. They say Chick-fil-A expensive, but my father-in-law will be coming and when he comes, we like to give our undivided attention. He 80 years old, so what he say goes. So we got to leave. He
don't act like he 80 years old.
He sure don't.
Man, that man can outwalk me out. Man, he stay in shape.
Yeah, so we're gonna go and spend some time with him, but we enjoyed you guys today. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. I know we kind of went all the way around the world, but
yes.
We love you.
We had fun with you guys, and that's what it's all about. Connecting with our family on the other end of the screen because I look at y'all as family. I truly do. But until next time,
text me. You got my cell number. Text me and I'll send it to you.
What?
Email address.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right, guys. We love you so much.
Love you so much. Until next time, Alex Cardock. See you guys on the next one.